6th of August 1944. Because of the difficulty of moving about on the streets, the resistance fighters become increasingly isolated in their pockets around the city. So on the night of the 6th of August, some of the resistance fighters who are in the Mokotów district crawl through the sewers of the city to get here to where we are right now on Wilczek Street. Now just think about that for a second. They had to crawl in the dark through thousands of yards of dirt and filth, braving grenades that the German troops would drop down there, as well as gas, braving drowning and panic in order to be able to get here. That was how desperate and how brave these people were. Although by now the Nazis have set up transit camp civilians in Pruszków, through which over 500,000 people will pass, the mass murder of civilians throughout the city continues. Wanda Ruri is a heavily pregnant mother of 3 children, aged 6, 3.5 and 11. They're hiding in their cellar when German and Ukrainian auxiliary units arrive. They kick them out, bring them into the courtyard, and then march them with hundreds of other people to an area where there are hundreds of bodies lying around. Nobody was in any illusion what was going to happen to them. Wanda and her children somehow hang at the back of these groups of people who are being systematically shot down in rows. She's in the last group. As she's pleading for her life and the life of her children, they're marched up to where the rest of the bodies are, and in front of her, her children are shot. As is Wanda. But somehow, although she's shot, she manages to survive. She falls down and she lies with all the other bodies. As she's lying there, she hears again and again hundreds of shots. There are now thousands of bodies lying all around in this area. For 3 days and 3 nights, she lies surrounded by those bodies, heavily pregnant, and surrounded by the bodies of the children that she loved who had been murdered around her. Somehow, she found the strength to continue when she felt the baby that was inside of her kicking for life. After 3 days and 3 nights, surviving more shootings, dogs hunting for people who are still alive who were then murdered, she crawls during the middle of the night on her hands and knees past all of these bodies and somehow, incredibly, makes it to safety. Thanks very much for watching this episode of 63 Days of Extraordinary Courage, where every day we tell the bone-chilling tale of the heroic defence of Warsaw. If you like this episode, please share it. Please write a comment in the comments section. And also, don't forget to check in for tomorrow's episode at 5 p.m. Warsaw time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, searching for the hashtag 63days.